Hold on to your seats because we're about to dive into the life of one of the most impressive and successful figures in the racing industry today, Zak Brown. From his impressive wins to founding the world's largest motorsport marketing agency, Zak's journey has been nothing short of extraordinary. Did you know his garage is worth $15 million? Join us as we look at one of the most successful and fascinating figures in the industry and get a glimpse into the luxurious lifestyle that comes with it. Welcome to the F1 Wealthy Update, where we peel back the curtain and take a look at the glam lives of these speed demons. From their fat paychecks to their flashy rides and fancy lifestyles, we'll give you a VIP tour of these drivers. Live it up and spend their cash. And now Zak Brown, the man with a passion for racing and a mind for business. Born in California in 1971, Zak started his racing career in karting in 1986, winning 22 races in just 5 seasons. Zak quickly moved up to larger and faster race cars and soon began competing professionally around the world. But Zak didn't just have a need for speed, he also had a keen business sense. In 1995, he founded Just Marketing International, JMI, which grew to become the largest motorsport marketing agency in the world. That's right, the world. Not just the United States or California or even the county fairgrounds. Zak's success didn't stop there. In 2013, JMI was acquired by CSM, a division of Chime Communications Limited. And in case you didn't think Zak was a big deal yet, he has been named to numerous industry lists and Hall of Fames. He's like the Michael Jordan of the motorsport business. But Zak's accomplishments aren't limited to the boardroom. He co-founded United Autosports, a professional racing team that competes in various international racing events around the world. He even owns a supercars championship team called Walkinshaw Andretti United. Not to mention Extreme E's Andretti United XE and McLaren XE. Despite his success in the business world, Zak hasn't forgotten his roots. He still races regularly in historic events, which just goes to show that you can take the boy out of racing, but you can't take the racing out of the boy. In 2016, Zak became the CEO of McLaren Racing. He went from being a racing driver to running one of the most successful teams in the history of motorsport. And if you think he's not doing a great job, consider this. McLaren finished third in the Constructors' Championship in his first year as CEO. Talk about hitting the ground running. In his time at McLaren, Zak has transformed the British team, bringing in a new atmosphere and starting a new era. Brown has also got McLaren to take part in other series apart from F1, be it IndyCar, Extreme E, or Formula E. The American is keen to see McLaren win in F1 again with the latest appointment of Andrea Stella as team principal, a bid to help the prospects heading into the future. Zak's story is really inspiring. Off the tracks, he lives quite a life of luxury with his beautiful wife Tracy and 2 sons, McGuire and Maxwell. In fact, McGuire once showed off a $55,000 watch his father gave him for staying out of trouble. Don't you wish you had such a generous dad going up? And if that wasn't enough, he also pointed out the $1 million Bugatti he was planning to borrow from his dad's collection once he passes his driving test. But the extravagance doesn't end there. Zak's sons are also known to spend thousands of dollars on gifts and entertainment. McGuire and his close friend Izzy love to go on retail therapy sprees. He once dropped $1,900 on a Louis Vuitton backpack. And to top it all off, McGuire also treated Izzy to a friendship bracelet from Prada. It's safe to say that Zak's family has been living a life of luxury for years, and it seems they're not slowing down anytime soon. Now let's talk about the man himself, Mr. Brown. As the CEO of McLaren Racing, he must be raking in some serious dough. And by serious, I mean serious. Unfortunately, there are no official figures on his salary, but rumors suggest it's over $5 million. Can you even imagine having that much money? I can barely fathom it. But that's not the only way he's racking in the dough. Zak has a great personality, so no wonder brand executives are lining up to work with him. Speaking of endorsements, rumor has it that Zak has a few under his belt. I'm talking big bucks, folks. Let's not forget about his partnership with United Autosports. He may be a silent partner, but he's definitely making some noise in the world of motorsports. Considering the average cost of such a deal, he could be bringing home $1 million easily. But Zak isn't just in it for the money, although, let's be real, that's a big part of it. He genuinely loves the sport and wants to see it succeed. That's why he's brought in so many companies to sponsor McLaren's racing efforts. I mean, have you seen the Gulf livery on their cars? It's like a work of art, and you can thank Zak's marketing efforts for that. It's also possible that he has deals with those brands, but the value of those is not publicly available. Now, when Zak's not busy being a racing legend, He's busy collecting historical documents and sporting memorabilia. Yeah, you heard that right. Zak's got a bit of a hoarding problem, but it's all good because it makes him one step ahead of the competition. The man's got his foot on the gas even when he's off the track, and let me tell you, he's got some seriously cool stuff in his collection. I'm talking old race cars, rare documents, and all kinds of sporting memorabilia. If you think you're a car fanatic, think again. Zak Brown is the real deal. This former racing driver has a love for cars that rivals any other enthusiast out there. And his collection? Well, let's just say it's worth more than your average suburban home. The piece de resistance of Zak's car collection is none other than Ayrton Senna's MP 4/6, the car that won the 1991 Monaco GP. Just imagine owning a piece of racing history like that. It's just priceless. But that's not all. Zak also has Mika Häkkinen's 2001 British GP winning MP 4/18. Talk about having a need for speed. These two alone cost around $5 million. And the fun doesn't stop there. Zak's garage is filled with other gems, like Dale Earnhardt Sr.'s 1984 NASCAR car and Nigel Mansell's title-winning Indy car from 1991. Oh, and let's not forget about the pre-production McLaren Speedtail and his $1.9 million Bugatti Veyron. No big deal, right? All of these cars together are estimated to be worth upwards of $15 million. You read that right, $15 million? And most of them are stored in West Yorkshire. Not a bad investment if you ask us. But let's be real, if you're not a millionaire, you're probably not going to be adding any of these cars to your own collection anytime soon. In all seriousness, Zak's collection is a car lover's dream come true. It's clear that he has a deep passion for motorsport and the cars that make it all possible. So next time you're thinking about splurging on a new car, just remember, it probably won't be worth $15 million, but hey, a girl can still dream. And lastly, let's talk about what you've been waiting for since the very start. The net worth of one of the biggest names in the F1 paddock, Zak Brown. And let me tell you, this guy is seriously loaded. We're talking Scrooge McDuck levels of wealth here, people. According to the latest estimates, Zak's net worth is around $120 million. Yeah, you heard that right, million. That's enough money to buy your own private island and still have some cash left over for a few nice sports cars. Like the ones in Zak's collection. It's like he's got his own personal showroom, and it's not surprising really. This guy knows the motorsport business like the back of his hand. He founded one of the biggest motorsport marketing agencies back in 1995, which later on got sold in 2013, and now he's leading virtually all of McLaren's operations. Talk about a boss move. But that's not all. Zak's also on the board of Cosworth Engineering and is a partner at United Autosports. The man's got more titles than a Game of Thrones character. And let's not forget his successful racing career, which has undoubtedly helped him fill his pockets. Zak Brown is one seriously wealthy dude. But you know what they say, money can't buy you happiness. Unless you use it to buy a McLaren Senna, in which case I think we can all agree that happiness is pretty much guaranteed. Which F1 character would you like to hear about next? Let us know in the comments. And if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like it and also subscribe to my channel for your daily dose from the racing world. See you in the next one.